Okay, so the example I'm going to use is for Mark Dennison. He's the one that does happy hour every week. So this is someone that has to be paid every week. He sends his invoice, which I can forward that over to y'all. The invoice amount is for 160. So print this, and then you'll go log into Birchstreet. Once you log in, you're going to go to Order Guide at this tab right here. And then you're going to go to this drop down right here, and you're going to select Entertainment. So find that right here. And then when you select Entertainment, all of the people that we're currently using or use from time to time, they're already actually added on the order guide, so you can edit their info there, which you'll have to edit every week, like change the date, sometimes you'll change the price, and so forth. So we're going to use Mark Dennison as an example. So you would go and find him on here, and he's Mark Dennison Phase Entertainment, and he's actually right up here at the top. So the way we do it is we break the price, we split the amount between food and beverage. That's why his name is on here twice. Everything should already be preset as far as the GL account codes here. This 0120 is for food, and then the 0130 is for beverage. So as long as that says 0120 and that says 0120 right here, and again here 0130, and then it has to match this right here next to it, then you don't have to edit or mess with any of that. Now it's got the prices set at 80 and 80, which again would be 160, which is what we pay him weekly. Again, that's because we split it between food and beverage. So if the amount is correct, like sometimes it'll get edited if they play in a different venue or a different event or something like that, but this guy's pretty much the same price always. So it would be 80 and 80 for 160. So if all of this matches here, and then you're going to go over, you have to edit it one at a time. So I click this first box here, and then you go up to the main header and you hit edit item right here. Click on that, and then it'll take you here to where you can edit it. The only thing I usually really change is the date, obviously, so that was last week. I always do week ending, you know, whatever the Sunday's date is, so I'm going to change that to the 11th. Today's the 11th, so I'm going to change that to 3/11. It's Phase Entertainment. This should have already been set, but usually I put it down here as well. I'll put Entertainment. Usually I'll sometimes just copy and paste what I have here and put it here, but I put at least the entertainer name. That's the name that he goes by, and then I'll put entertainment at the top. That way, when it shows up on our logs, it's showing that it's entertainment, so we can just at a glance, you know what that charge was. So, anyways, if everything was matching before, then you shouldn't have to change the price. But if you did have to change the price, you would do it right here. I'm going to leave it as is because it's going to be 80 for each department. Again, if you needed to change the GL account, here's where you would do it right here. Everything else should be pretty set for you. The only person that I really have to change prices on is Jimmy Graves, the duo. He might play one day out of the week. He might play 2 days out of the week. So that's where the price would change. And then also the Marcus Presley that plays up in Seahorse Grill. He has different people that he sends. He might have, again, a Friday or Saturday or both. So those are the only two that I really change prices on. So I'm going to leave that as is, and then again just change the date, and then I'm going to come down here and hit save. It's going to say your item has been saved. Okay, and then I'm going to go do the same exact thing that I did for that on the second line. So I will click this one here. I will hit edit item, and again just going to change the date. So this bottom line here will already be set there next week for you, so you won't have to put that in. Double check the date, 3/11, price, again, just double check everything, even though you did before you came in here. Hit save. Okay. Now you're going to come back and you are going to click, you're going to check these little boxes here, but you're going to check both of them. Make sure both are checked on the correct person, that they are matching, Mark Dennison, and then you're going to come up to this top header, you're going to hit create PO. And now here it's going to take you to this page. At the top, you are going to hit, now this is where it's really, really important that you pay attention to everything that you're doing. Everything's already received, so we're going to send it as receiving complete. We can go into other ways or other things that you might do down the road. We can do that later, but this is the way you're going to do it with these moving forward. So it's not going to be a standard. So we're going to hit confirming PO. This box up here will pop up. Just hit OK. And you're going to hit already received. Very important. Very, very important. Always hit that. But both of these, check both of those boxes always. Then you're going to go to the subject line, and pretty much what we had saved on the others, you're going to put the same thing there. So I put entertainment. Phase entertainment. And then the date again. So week ending 3/11. Okay, put that there. And then you're going to go, for the purchase type, you're always going to select general, always general. And then this always defaults to the food account, which is the 0120. Now, because it defaults to that account, for the GL account down here, you have to make sure you're selecting the food account, the 0120. Don't select the 013, don't select beverage, 0130. Make sure it's 0120, they have to match. So I click on this. And just to make it a little faster, I go to this drop down here and I hit GL account. And then right here, I type in 200-0120, enter. So now it gives me all of our food accounts, and you're gonna scroll down to find the music expense. So it's actually 200-0120-8205. So, but you can just scroll down, make sure it matches music expense, which is right here. And then you're gonna hit select, right there. And then another thing, extremely important, do not forget to do this, down here for tax, you are going to uncheck that box, and then it defaults to 6.5. You have to take that out. Very important, do not forget to do that. So make sure you cleared that. Double check everything looks good, and then you're gonna hit OK. That'll basically just, that's your PO number, basically saying that it's been generated. You hit OK. And then it brings you to this, and right here, nothing's been submitted yet, so you can actually still go back and edit from here. So just make sure that everything still looks good. Here's the PO date, which is today. The total, make sure the total is correct, 160, which it is. Right person, blah, blah, blah. So then everything looks good here. Then you're gonna come up to the top header here again, and you're gonna hit submit. Now, once you've submitted it, it hasn't, you can still, no, you can't go back and edit. So yeah, once you've submitted it, you can go up here, actually, I'm sorry. Okay, you hit submit, and then you come over here and you hit refresh. Once you hit refresh, it should say receiving complete. If it does not say receiving complete, hit refresh a couple more times. If for some reason it is saying that it's still, you know, submitting PO, or if it's in a different status or something, if it does not say receiving complete, then there could be just something, the system's down, but that's only happened to me one time ever, and it did end up getting completed like shortly after. So it would say something else like fax/email/CVS. If it says that in the PO status once you hit submit, that means you did not check the top two boxes on that one the create PO page where I told you to check those two boxes, and the second box was confirming it. So that's what that would mean, and I would just get with Travis if that does happen, to where he can walk you through how to go and fix that. But it says receiving complete. Once it says receiving complete, then you're going to go up here to print with details, which is right here. You're going to hit print. Well, obviously look it over, but you should have already done that because you can't do anything from here. You would have to call either Robin or Kathy to get them to assist if there's something missing here. Hit print, print it up, and then you can exit out of here. You'll have to do the others. Travis can show you where depending on who's doing it, the entertainment calendar is on the main F drive, which is, scroll down to where you see entertainment, surf club calendar. So that will show you who's playing, if there is or isn't anybody, so you can kind of always have this to refer back to. And then you're going to take both the invoice and the PO, staple them together, and once all the POs, or POs and invoices are all stapled together, put them in one of these folders, and you're going to put the date, and then you're going to send it to Kathy Russi and Accountings. I always put Kathy R, but her last name's Russi. And then make sure that you drop it in her mailbox no later than Sunday night, because they have to pay them on Monday. If they don't get this, then they're not getting paid until like the following Friday. So that's really not good. So make sure that you are doing it no later than Sunday. Like if you want to do it Sunday, that's fine, but I usually waited till Sundays because, if someone canceled or if there was a change, just in case. But I mean, you could do it on Saturday, that's fine too. But anyways, that's all. If you have any questions, I won't be here. You can ask Travis, or like I said, you can call Robin Singleton. She's very, very helpful. Just let her know that I'm out for the next 2 weeks and that you're assisting and still learning how to do this. And then you can also ask Kathy. Sometimes she can do a lot of stuff on her end too. But that is all.